you guys today. And then over here in the blue shirt, this is Richard. Let's give Richard a big round of applause. Now, Richard is going to be doing a couple things for you. Richard is going to be showing you some of the reptiles we brought with us. But what he's also going to be doing is what's known as a spotter. Now, a spotter has a very important job during the part when we catch the big alligator. His job is to get the alligator off of the alligator handler if anything did happen. Right? Okay, maybe not. All right. And on that note, we're going to introduce your alligator wrestler for the first show. Let's get a big round of applause for Scott over here. Now I want everyone to say hi, Scott. Hi, Scott. Everyone say goodbye, Scott. Goodbye, Scott. That's just in case, okay? Do you have a phone on you, a wallet by chance? Oh, you do have a phone. Perfect. Let me hold on to that. Now, guys, and a knife. Perfect. So, guys, if he doesn't make it, and a marker, okay? This stuff will be on eBay later, okay? Yeah. So, just so you are aware of that. And the sunglasses. Well, and the cowboy hat. That's about it, right? But guys, due to, we actually found out when we got here yesterday before our show started, Maine does have some strict rules when it comes to what's known as alligator wrestling. Now, alligator wrestling, the term sounds worse than what it is. Alligator wrestling is not headlocks or body slams or anything like that. But alligator wrestling, we are not allowed to do the full alligator wrestling for you guys. And because of that, we have to follow the state law. So we're able to do an alligator capture show, which you guys are going to be seeing today. Is Scott actually catching the alligator. We do apologize, guys. We do like to do the full show with the alligator, but we are not able to. And we do apologize. But before we get started with that, we are going to go ahead and show you some of the animals we brought with us. We are going to start the show off a little bit slower. And when I'm talking slow, we're going to start off with one of the slowest moving reptiles on the planet. And this is what's known as turtles. Now, we show the turtles because the people do like to see them. Now, this right here is what's known as a red-eared slider. Now, the red-eared slider you're looking at, he is full-grown. He's not going to get any bigger than what you're looking at here. Now, this turtle is not native to your state, nor is the state of Florida. This turtle is native to the Texas region and a couple states surrounding that. Now, notice the colors on the turtle. He is very pretty. But because there is a lot of colors, this does not mean it is a female turtle. The only way you can tell if this turtle is a male or female is by looking at the front feet of the turtle. A male water turtle is going to have very long fingernails. A female water turtle is going to have short, stubby little nails. Now, most people think to themselves, well, why does the male have the long nails and the female doesn't? That doesn't make any sense. The only reason the male has the long fingernails is for breeding season, for courtship. He will swim up to the female, wiggle his fingers in her face. If she likes his way the fingernails look, she follows him home. If not, she turns around and swims the other way. And we're not going to get into any further, okay? You guys can figure out the rest. Now, guys, these turtles start off very small. They start off the size of a quarter. And being that small, people want to buy them for pets. But then, unfortunately, they get bigger like this, and people start releasing them into a lake, a canal, a river, stream, and then they get released, and then they start breeding with your native turtles. And that's where you get an invasive species, a species that does not belong. So please, guys, if you do have animals that don't belong in your state, do not release them in the wild. Take them to your local wildlife department or zoo, and they will find a good home for them. All right, so we're going to put this little guy away, and we're going to take out another turtle. Now, this next turtle is found in your state, a little bit more bigger than this, and aggressive. Now this little guy is what's called a common snapping turtle. Now you guys do have common snapping turtles found here in Maine, but your common snapping turtle gets a lot bigger than what you're looking at here. This is a Florida common snapping turtle. Your guys' snapping turtle gets bigger because of your harsh winter conditions. Your snapping turtle has to do what's called power feed himself. He eats a lot of food during the warmer months, just like right now, so he's able to put a lot of body mass on, and so he can get a lot bigger, so he is able to survive during that time frame of when it's really cold. And I've been told that you guys have, 5 to 7 months, give or take, of really cold weather? That's a long time for a reptile to be in that cold of weather. Now, our snapping turtle, they don't get big. They don't have to eat a constant food source year-round. They do eat year-round, but it's small quantities. That's why they don't get big as quick as yours. Now, how many of you guys have ever seen a turtle cross the road before? If your arm is not up, you do not drive a vehicle, and you do not go outside, okay? There are turtles everywhere. Now, how many of you guys are one of those good Samaritans that might stop and help the turtle cross the road? All right, we got a lot of hands. Now, if you happen to see a common snapping turtle cross the road, you do not want to grab him like a regular turtle. You don't want to grab him by the sides of the shell and near the head, because he does have a neck that stretches out about a foot in length, and their strike can be just as fast as a rattlesnake striking. All right, they don't have teeth, but they have a very sharp beak. A bite from one of these won't take your